In this video, I'm going to be talking about how to take profits. I really have nothing to visually show you guys. To this day, taking profits is still the #1 question I get asked all the time. And let me start out by saying taking profits, there is no set rule. Depending on who you are, your experience level, your investment level, the type of coins you're in, the answer varies. But for the most part, what you want to do is you want to decrease risk, right? And how you decrease risk is by taking your initial investment out. And you want to do that as soon as possible. But you want to do it in a way where it doesn't affect your potential gains either. So, as a general guidance, this is what I suggest. You guys can fine tune this however it suits you, but a good guidance or a good thing to get going if you have no strategy at all is simply when you invest in a coin, wait until it doubles. Once it doubles, take out your initial investment. Okay, so that means, let's say you put in $1,000 into a coin. Now that the coin is worth $2,000, you take out $1,000. That means that's your original investment. You have taken that out. Okay, so that means at this point there is no way you can be at a loss because you already took out what you put in. Okay, now you're playing with free money, or I should say house money. Okay, you're playing with the house money. That means it is what you have earned, and even if you lose it all, okay, you won't be in the red. So as a general guidance, I would say once you invest in a coin and it doubles, take out 50%, which is your original investment, and then let the remaining ride out. Now, when you let it ride out, this is where you take the newsletter into consideration, you take the recommendation board in consideration, and take my daily videos as a recommendation, and see how high the potential is for a certain coin. It is up to you to decide when to take more profits and when to set a schedule, but I definitely do suggest to you guys to put yourself on some kind of schedule to take out profits consistently. Basically, you want to be like a robot. You want to take emotions out. You want to take FOMO out, okay? You want to be disciplined so that, hey, the remaining amount, let's say in this example, the $1,000 that you have, every time that goes up by, say, 50%, maybe you then take another 50% out of there or 20% out of there. So that means in the case of the remaining $1,000, let's say it goes up to $2,000 again, then you take out another 50%. So now you have banked $1,000 of profit in your wallet, okay? So you already took out your initial $1,000. You now banked another or locked in another $1,000 profit, and you still have $1,000 riding. Okay, so that's how you play it, because if you play it like that, disciplined on a schedule, as the coin keeps going up and up, you will profit. You will always have a small stake in it that will ride it up and up and up. And even if you ride it to a point where it falls off a cliff now, okay, you rode it too long and it starts dropping, it's okay, because as it's been going up, you've been locking in those profits. And now you have a substantial amount on hand, right, that you can utilize for other things. Now you can use that to invest in other coins, or when there's a correction day, you can use it to cost average, or you can get into other coins when they're low. I mean, the possibilities opens up for you once you have that profit locked in. Now, a lot of people always ask me, by taking it out, what do you mean? When you take it out, does that mean you store it as BTC? Do you store it as USDT, which is Tether? Do you convert it to fiat currency? That is up to you. The one thing out of the three options I listed, I would recommend you guys never to use USDT because that is Tether, and I don't like Tether. If you guys look up Tether, there's a lot of there's a lot of bad things about Tether in terms of how they mint money out of thin air, and I do think that Tether one day will explode. That's probably not anytime soon, but I still don't recommend you guys to put in Tether. So in terms of taking profits, what do? Okay, you can either obviously sell it and keep it as BTC, which as BTC is not like fiat currency, right? Because BTC still goes up and down, but BTC goes up and down slower than these big caps or low cap coins, so that in a way it's still more stable. Now, if you want to go beyond that, is where you would then sell your BTC for fiat currency and keep it on your online exchange. That is up to you to decide. Okay, you can set a schedule for that too. So maybe that you have too much BTC on hand now, and you want to sell off some of it and keep it in cash, because BTC also can move up or down, right? We have seen Bitcoin also have correction, and that's where having that fiat currency on the exchange is really useful, because if BTC goes down a lot, then you can also buy BTC. So that's pretty much it in terms of taking profits. You have to decide on your own how to do it, but as a general guidance, that's what I suggest. But obviously, the name of the game is to take emotions out. If you put yourself on a disciplined schedule in terms of when to take profits and when to buy, you will be better for it. Trust me. Okay, take the emotions out. That is extremely hard to do, I know. Okay, but take the emotions out. Make sure you lock in profits. Okay, so that way you will never get burned. And when you lock in profits, it's up to you to decide how much you want to keep of that in BTC or as fiat currency, which I suggest you have both of. Okay, and that's it for today, this video.